This is part 1, and it is called Isaiah chapter 9, verse 12. His hand is stretched out still. Here is the word of the Lord. Let me read it. The Syrians before and the Philistines behind, and they shall devour Israel with an open mouth. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. This prophecy is talking about the supremacy of Russia in the last days and how Russia will triumph over America and take over American territory after America has been weakened by her own problems. Then the military forces of America will be struck and slaughtered. So let me read the word for you. This is the same word that has been repeated on the Master's Voice Prophecy blog. The United States will be destroyed. She will be attacked by her enemies in successive waves. This means that those who hate her and desire her downfall will make strategic and staggered approaches, where one comes first to devastate her, then the other follows right after. It will be using attacks so close together that it looks like a coordinated or comprehensive attack. From the sea, from the air, from the ground, America will be struck on all fronts to the point where her relief forces are decimated and destroyed. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, any other special forces that she may have, I can't name them because I don't know them like that. All these will be scattered like a child's toys when he is done playing with them. Men and women in uniform will be greatly slaughtered, and there will even be attacks on naval and army bases stationed abroad to make sure that no backup help is coming. America will run from her enemies in the air and on the ground, but she will be outclassed by technology that she has no idea even exists. And so this prophecy, it contains many elements that have been explained in great detail over a very long period of time. So the idea or the premise that Russia and China are going to come to the United States in an invasion at a time that America is not expecting has been long established here on the Master's Voice Prophecy blog. It doesn't matter if you're special forces, it doesn't matter if you're the president himself, past or present. This is what the Lord has said, that the judgment that he's going to bring against America, the real one, there are many different judgments that we're going to suffer. Natural disasters, we're going to suffer that. We're going to suffer a declining economy where we'll be looking for food, we'll be looking for bread, we'll be looking for employment, we'll be looking for any kind of alms help that we can have, to the point that America becomes a country that has to receive help from outside. America will need to receive foreign aid. America will need to receive foreign assistance, and Yah says that the people in Europe will help. In one of the prophecies concerning Russia, the Lord was saying that it is the Russian who will ration out everything that Americans get. He will ration out the food. He's so particular that he has even said that the food will not be what we like. He spoke of the bread, and he said that hard, sturdy, rye, barley, no wheat, no corn bread that the Russians make, this tough bread that they make that is almost all seed, that they used to eat during the years of their poverty to give them strength so that they could work in the field and work in the factories and work wherever they were working. God says that that is the bread the Russians are going to bake here, and we're going to eat it. There will be no potato bread. There's no gluten-free. There's nothing that people are used to. He said it's that hard bread. Will stand in line for it and will be grateful to get it. And he also was saying that the Russians will be the one to dispense. So if when Russia takes control of America and then the French say, we request permission to send codes, it's a terrible winter that we can see. It's a terrible, terrible winter. It's a bitterly cold winter. We request permission to send ships. Russia, being in charge of the place, will then take everything that's on the ship, and then they will decide who's getting which coat. And which coat is too pretty, coming from the old French lady, to be given to an American person working in the mines, working in the gulags. I've spoken about gulags. People are on this app telling you everything and a dime. And I'm sitting here and I'm telling you that God says this country where you can get pumpkin spice latte with choco nuts on top, if that is what you feel like at your favorite coffee shop, this country, Yah says, will be turned into work camps. And in those work camps, the same people who are mocking and laughing now, I guess they will just have to keep it up, but they will be breaking rocks in those camps until they expire. And the reason that their life expectancy will not be long, did I skip over it? No, I said that Yah said that the people in this country will be fed below average, at the lowest end of the scale to keep life, requiring heavy work, hard work, feeding people at the lower end of the scale until they can barely stand up. This is the identical thing that the Egyptians did to God's people in the Bible.